Welcome back. Sorry about the brief technical difficulty. It seems our sound didn't want to behave. But thank you for sticking with us. So, it's been a couple days since you last saw each other. The Renashery Camarilla documents still in your minds. And as the sun goes down, you all wake up. If everyone could please give me a rouse check.
So blanks are good.
100.
They're good. Okay, everyone's good?
I get hungry.
Oh, okay. So that's one for you, Anton?
I'm good.
Okay. So, things are quiet. No new messages from the Primogen or Elijah this evening. Falcon and Dot have been working hard behind the scenes, trying to unite the communities and keep up the public image. Questions have started brewing about who will replace Talbot, and a lot of rumors are spreading that he already had a secret progeny that's already taken over in his place, but is being kept a secret. That rumor may or may not have been helped by Elijah, who is quite gifted at getting the word around. What would you all like to do?
Are we all separated, or are we
Yes, you are at your homes.
I'll go ahead and start. As soon as I wake up, I pull out my cell phone, my personal cell phone. I actually have it on airplane mode right now because I don't have the wherewithal to emotionally deal with my agent. And I will begin transcribing chapter 3 of my book, which is what I'm supposed to be writing, which means that every moment that I'm not working vampire stuff, I will be writing so that I have visible evidence of what I've been doing during my hiatus.
Content when you come out.
Yes. So I am kind of furiously dictating various notes, which will be transcribed by a ghostwriter who I have, which also does some additional editing and adds extra flourish for me so that I don't have to write the entire thing on my own. And I'll go ahead and start getting dressed, and as I have nowhere on camera to be, I get to look like a normal Brujah.
All right. Aaron?
First on my checklist is to follow up with my cop
All right.
and see if he has any details on...
Are you texting him or are you calling him?
I'll text him first.
Okay. You do get a text back that says, got a handful of information. You want file or call?
Go ahead and give me a call.
Okay. So he calls you, and Patrick says, hey, Aaron, sorry, it's kind of a lot of information, but kind of not, so I figured it was just easier to pass it along this way.
Okay. I thought it was just going to be some standard, like, parking ticket or stuff. What do you got?
So you said find anything I could, so I just, tried to kind of go the PI route. It's a little slow around here right now. So I'm not sure what I was supposed to find, but this is what I got, man. She graduated from Henry W. Grady. She's got a couple doctorates. Seems she married in her early 20s, military wife. Husband was seems to be a POW, but was presumed dead. She did a lot of advocacy work for POW organizations. One prior assault for punching a JAG lawyer for telling her she needed to move on. Looks like she eventually listened because she remarried about 7 years later. 2 sons, both decent students, no priors on them. Her husband owns a few of those fancy steakhouses downtown, and she works over at Emory as a professor. Is that enough? I could probably find more, but that involves calling Fort Benning.
That was more than enough. Thank you so much, Patrick.
No problem, man. Let me know if you need anything else.
I think I'm good for now. I'll be in a few days.
All right, thanks.
Sweet.
Hangs up.
I'm going to help around the Gangrel compound with setting up the lights and anything else with prepping defenses.
lights are on and flooding. There's a bunch of wood about. It seems like they are building the new homes from scratch, not from the usual tiny home kits that you get. And a couple Gangrel are digging the holes for the storm shelter to be installed into.
Sweet. I'll help out around I can.
Okay. Anton?
It occurs to me that I need to do a bit of check-in. So I'm going to blue phone the coterie and just see who responds.
Mm-hmm.
Need to pick up our friend at Proctor's house. Anybody free to come, or should I grab her? send.
Okay.
I'll look at it. Text back. I'm free whenever.
And I will text back kind of the halfway frowny face, you know, the little emoji, like it says, "What else do I have to do?" ? And send.
Before I head out, I'm just gonna find someone to tell Alpha at some point tonight. I'd like to catch up with him.
Okay. And they head off to let him know.
Sweet.
I'll tell them, meet me usual spot. I assume no answer from the others.
Nope, the others have not replied.
Yep. So yeah, usual spot. I'll wait here. And I'll just collect anything that I might need. I'm going to put a couple of stakes in my shoe, like my boot,
Okay.
just in case. And just wait.
Okay.
Relax in the Athenium, as it were, for a brief moment, since I don't have classes at the moment.
Okay.
I head over and hope I don't hit anyone on the drive over.
Okay. Do you need to roll a drive check?
I think I'll be fine.
Okay.
I hope I'll be fine.
I hop in the Prius, and as I am getting in, still dictating on my cell phone, and I am not carrying my briefcase as per usual, so it is staying at home and locked up because of the situation we had with the invitation.
Okay.
Since it seems to somehow be accessible by somebody else at some point in our travels. So all I'm carrying with me is the 2 phones.
Okay.
And of course my keys hopping in while I'm still doing it, and then it goes to Bluetooth, and I'm still dictating while I'm driving.
Okay. And so after a good bit, traffic has been pretty clear lately. You do arrive at the Athenium.
Mel, after you.
It's good to see you, Aaron. It's been so long.
It really, all the days are the same now.
Has there been any movement underwater?
No, it's been pretty calm seas. Hoping it stays that way for as long as we can.
I'm curious. Is the stuff that you guys are doing, is it motion censored, or is it just going to be on all the time?
You would have to ask someone who understands that
I see.
stuff.
And then I will go ahead and enter.
Okay. And are you guys going in and heading straight downstairs?
Yeah, I'm going to go in the front way, or whatever the normal way is.
Okay.
And then I'm still don't have my brain wrapped around the geography just yet, but walking in and then going downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just downstairs on the couch, like laying back, letting my playlist play while I wait.
I left my personal cell phone in the car.
Okay.
Good to see you.
You wanted help?
Well, we have 2 Primogen back. It occurs to me that maybe we should have 3 Primogen back. And I think if Falcon was doing her due diligence in the other Primogen's absence, Tilly should be fully recovered at this point. It might be about time that we free her from her bonds and put her back in power, as it were.
Are we certain she's still there?
She did not leave with the others. Falcon was supposed to be monitoring her and feeding her. I was not in charge of this.
I see.
So the only way that we would know if she is not still there would be to go as well.
I love it. Let's go.
I have stakes over in that cabinet. Should you wish, you may still have Cyrus's weapon. I do not know. I am not entirely certain of precautions, as things are dicey. But nah.
How are you planning to get her out? Last time I checked, she was surrounded by some pretty anti-kindred ropes.
There are more mundane ways to maneuver that, as it were.
I will politely decline the stake, as I think there are more than enough muscles in this room to handle that sort of thing. Should it need to happen, my strengths lie elsewhere.
Fair. Though I'm not quite concerned so much about Tilly as if she is not there and other people are.
I see.
I'll take Mel's steak just in case.
Thank you.
Reasonable. How are we all doing after the events of the week?
Trying not to think too much about it because it's a lot.
I spent quite a bit of time, thinking over my recollection of the Constitution, and it's something I have a little bit of personal knowledge into. It's boggling to me, and it's pretty terrifying, the idea of this current power vacuum and the possibility of, I don't know, losing whatever organization we currently have to chaos and disruption. But otherwise, everything's great.
It's true.
Great.
I have done my own share of thinking as well. And I'm very intrigued at this new world order that our Primogen put in place.
It certainly affects me positively.
It does. It absolutely does. It is strange. It gives pause for concern that others around us might not consider us Camarilla, as we are operating differently, but it offers interesting benefits. For example, had Falcon staked Talbot and the other Primogen were still here, nobody could do the typical ascend to the throne by sheer force of will, because the Primogen would have said no and been justified in immediately dispatching them. There is no more right by might in this instance. Of course, it means that the system needs to be well guarded, as we can tell. There are some holes in the security system of this system, but I am fascinated. I am also very concerned at how we plan to keep this a secret from everybody else. I assume we must have to get the other Primogen back to figure this out, but there will need to be some further consideration by them before anybody puts their hat in the ring for Prince.
I can tell you this is not the first time I have been witness to the creation of a strange government at the possibility of death.
Is this the first time you have been witness to a secret government at the possibility of death?
Secret to the people, no. That is new on me.
Yeah. I do not know how we plan to keep the secret from everybody. We can be assumed to keep a secret. The winner could be assumed to keep a secret. The loser I am unclear on, and anybody else that might factor in, but that may be a question for another day.
I think we will leave the politics until after we've potentially shed our immortal coils.
I think so. Who is driving?
I can drive.
Okay. We do not have the luxurious vehicle, I see. So,
And we don't have anybody to complain about your taco packets, so
I
I will happily
definitely
get in the
drive.
back. I'll get in the back seat, happily.
okay.
All right.
If you would not mind.
Sure thing. Where are we going?
We must go to Proctor's house,
Okay.
where we had our glorious revelation the last time.
Oh, that's right.
And I can provide you with the address again, should you need it.
Okay. And so you guys get into Aaron's car, very snugly. And
I'm fine. I'm short. It's just fine for me.
I'm not exactly tall.
And you make your way out to Proctor's house.
Anybody have anything else interesting in this downtime?
Just writing a whole book about, politics and revolution and, just having to pretend that I don't exist and I'm traveling somewhere exotic for a little while and having to spend a lot of time with people who are really good at Photoshop to make pictures of me that look believable. It's really awesome.
It's not the first time you've written a book, though.
No, it's not.
That makes what I'm doing sound so lazy little.
I will trade you.
No, you don't want me writing your book.
What is your laziness?
So I've been helping with construction.
Okay.
That's
and
great.
That's been it,
Good.
really.
Good.
That's really good.
Yeah, I've just been rolling all of this over. I need to get back to campus at some point. I need to meet up with some people. Apart from that, it's been mostly processing and installing new lights in the Athenaeum. I must thank your Alpha for this suggestion, actually. I am feeling slightly more secure should we have unwanted visitors.
I had wanted to discuss with you at some point in the near future about any protections I can place on my home, but that doesn't need to be something we talk about.
Sure. We can go into that. It might be difficult.
Okay.
We could figure something out.
We can talk about it
Nah.
after we deal with this situation.
Sure.
Okay, so you guys pull up to the farm. Proctor's old truck is still where it was. Farm is very quiet. Very empty.
Animals still there?
Animals are still there. A couple chickens are going about. And a couple horses just sort of huffing.
Okay.
If you would not mind, I'm going to gesture them towards the barn.
Sure.
And I'll, over at the barn, I'm going to grab, like, long hose and other, like, long stick.
There are some garden shears and a couple long hose.
And sides.
Yeah.
Pitchfork.
Yep.
Yeah, just one for each.
Okay.
Otherwise.
Great.
This way, nobody touch these strings. We maybe save ourselves a bit of issue, depending.
I feel like American Gothic up in here.
Is a gamble, but it's best I got for the moment, unless we have a better idea.
We've got all night. We can take our time.
Mm-hmm.
I am at your whim.
Okay.
Is there anything else in here, like I don't know, like other twine, rope, like ground stakes, things like that, hooks?
No, this is generally for tilling where the crops are. But it's such a small crop area, it's just a couple basic tools.
Sounds good. And then you have supply in your bag,
Yeah, I'm tapped out for now.
just in case. I do not know last time Falcon was here,
Gotcha.
and I'll just lead them inside
Okay.
and go on down there, find the key
Okay.
in the flower pot, and go on
Yep.
downstairs.
All right. So, real quick, I am going to roll for Tilly. Good for now.
Okay.
All right, so you guys make your way down. The same ropes are still hanging there, and Tilly is just quietly singing the Cars for Kids jingle to herself. The flowers around her that you can kind of see through the ropes have long wilted, and she's just kind of sitting there, humming to herself, back and forth.
This is going
I
to get
think-
stuck in my head.
Think to myself, damn it, why didn't we bring flowers? Damn it.
Tilly,
Yes?
it is the shepherds. We wanted to check on you and...
You're not Falcon.
No, we're not. Falcon has to...
Where's Falcon?
Falcon is staying safe while the Ranashri Camarilla is organized.
Oh, you're not supposed to know that word.
The situation has changed, I'm afraid.
Is Falcon safe?
Yes, Falcon is safe, Dot is safe. We have come to make you safe with them.
What about the others?
The others are being made safe. Just one at a time, as it were.
What happened to the others? Why are they not safe?
May I come retrieve you from there and then we talk about this?
Maybe.
I would appreciate it, just to make sure that you get past the barricade, and then we can go over all the details.
You come here and then I'll decide.
That's
Sounds
true.
fine to me.
I'd feel safer with Tilly.
Yes, would you two mind pushing back as much as you can, and I will attempt the rest?
So Are we parting the Red Seas for you? Is that basically what's happening?
Yes, please. Do not let them touch me or you, or
Okay.
it will hurt a lot.
So,
So you're using the long sticks to push ropes back?
okay, yeah. And I guess we would do it for each other, you know,
No. We could. Yes, we could do it this way, one at a time.
Yes.
But we just want to make sure that they stay away from us.
I understand. Okay.
There was a set of garden shears among what you grabbed.
There was, but I don't want to get rid of wards in case we might need them again.
Okay.
If we can't do a good enough job of keeping them away from us, then we'll handle it that way. But who knows? We might need to escape down here.
All right. So you guys.
Being as dexterous as possible.
Yes.
Okay. So
Not so much dexterous, just push.
Yeah, and careful.
That's why I picked the hooked things.
I actually would like for y'all to make me just a straight dexterity roll.
Okay.
This guy. I don't.
No.
So it's a 1 critical, or 1 success.
Okay.
And that's 2 bestial failures over
Okay.
here.
Ooh.
All right.
One
so,
success out of 1.
So Aaron, as you're trying to push it, your hand does hit a few ropes, and you are going to take 2 points of aggravated damage.
Okay, we're good.
So you guys make it through, and there is Tilly sitting in the chair, her dress all ripped from where the ropes were, but she looks tired, strung out, exhausted. And she just looks up and kind of half smiles, just goes, "Hi, shepherds."
Hello, Tilly. When was the last time that you ate?
I don't know, 'cause I can't see the sun, or the moon, ever. Especially down here. But I have slept twice.
You've slept twice.
But sometimes I just go to sleep, so I don't really know.
How many rounds of Cards for Kids have you sung since last time you ate?
Since the last time I slept,
Okay. That was recently, or?
I don't know. That's a lot of math.
That's fair. Can
Alright.
you take blood not from a person, from a bag? Does it help?
I don't think that's really any of your business.
I wanted to offer you food here. Otherwise, we would bring you upstairs first, to possibly the animals.
I'm fine.
Okay. Wanted to make sure that you were taken care of.
I'm not some wild animal.
No, but I want to make sure you're not hungry, is all. It's the same courtesy I'd offer to anybody that I'm coming to help.
We're always hungry. It's what we are.
Hungrier than normal, I should say. Uncomfortably
Always
hungry.
I'm going to pop around his back and go, "Hi, Tilly."
Mel.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
I am well now that I get to see you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I look a mess.
You don't. You look ravishing.
Oh, goodness. You lie so nice.
You've been getting the flowers, I see?
Sorta. Half of them are dead. I don't know why.
It's been a bit, I imagine, for them being taken care of.
Maybe.
Maybe we can get
Where's
you some...
Proctor?
Proctor?
Mel, he said people aren't safe. Where are my friends?
They're going to be safe.
What happened?
They were sent out to find Olivia, who was not safe.
What happened to Olivia?
We do not know for certain. All that we know is that she is not safe. They were sent to find her. We have sent others to find all of them.
No.
This is why we would like to bring you to Falcon and Dot, so that the three of you together...
Okay.
Tilly,
Yes.
do you remember when you guys created the Renashe Camarilla?
I do, and I know you're not supposed to know that, so if you know it, something's wrong.
And you also know that we have been entrusted with something very delicate, which is bringing back Lost Childer
Yeah.
So I'm sure you understand that we are absolutely honored to understand what you guys have built, especially for me. I'm very appreciative. But we have to keep it safe, and we have to keep everybody else safe. And the only way we can do that is if we have your voice. We need your voice again.
Oh, but where's Talbot?
Talbot defied the Rhinoceri Camarilla.
Oh, no.
And that is why we must bring you to Falcon and Dot, so that the three of you may be safe together.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's too early. That's too early. That's too early.
It is very early. I know. I do not wish to soften this for you because I do not wish to lie to you.
But we know that with your help, Falcon and Dot can start to make it right.
Yes.
Okay.
As the other Primogen are going to find Olivia, the ones that are here, that will help the city.
Okay.
I'm going to cut you free now. Is that all right?
Yes, be careful.
I will be extremely careful.
Okay.
Is it just ropes or is it like chains?
It is ropes.
Okay. Is there like a clear knot?
No, it's kind of knotted all over.
Okay, then I'll just take the garden shears. Yeah, I'll take the garden shears. And I'll just flat side towards her down the rope and just cut as slowly as I can.
Okay.
Break the ropes.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah. Me not touching the ropes, just down, squeeze.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Yeah, that look was very mischievous.
So, as you get a bit closer, and as she is being freed, Tilly kind of leans back against you, and her mouth starts to open just a little bit.
Did I notice this?
Probably not.
Okay.
You're behind her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On there.
But as she gets let go, she kind of comes to quickly.
Okay.
Says, I'm sorry. Hi.
Hello.
What do we do now?
Well?
First, we're going to get you some clothes.
No.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to head upstairs ahead of everybody.
Maybe, yeah, we just all together?
Yeah, and then I'm going to go into Proctor's, what I assume is Proctor's bedroom.
Pretty easy to find. It's a simple, just 1-bedroom farmhouse.
Yeah, so just, I guess, with Tilly close to you,
Yeah.
we'll just push them all aside again.
Okay. Okay, and so you managed to get her all the way out. She's a little stumbly, a little worse for wear.
And I'm going to run into Proctor's bedroom. I'm going to grab what I assume would be just a pair of jeans.
Yeah, it's a lot of jeans and a lot of flannels and
yeah.
cardigans.
Yeah, I'm going to grab jeans and a pair of boots and socks, obviously. Underwear to whatever extent I can. Hopefully they're the same size, don't know, but I'm guessing. It's all stretchy stuff for the most part. And a camisole and a flannel. The prettiest of all the things I can find.
Okay.
And then I'm going to see if there is anything maybe in Proctor's bedroom that is there for decoration. Like a flower or anything on the walls. Anything pretty. Is there anything pretty that I can grab?
No.
There's a few buck heads on the wall, but that's
damn,
about
okay.
it.
All right. Okay. Well, I will present her with what I have, even though I don't have anything pretty to give to her.
And so you come out, and she's standing in the living room with the boys. You offer, and her eyes just kind of light up. She goes, "Oh, I love these. Thank you, Mel." And she just starts changing right in front of you.
Cool.
I'm going to check the fridge, see if there's any food in there.
How wounded is she? Is she wounded skin-wise? Is her skin
It's a
in
lot
decent
of
shape?
rope burn.
Okay.
And scrape, nothing that can't be easily fixed.
Okay.
It's just a lot of what's left over from fighting.
I see. Okay.
I would say, are you sure we can't get you anything to eat?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay.
Said I was fine.
I believe you because you tell me.
Okay.
Just let me know if it changes. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
And she buttons up the shirt and just kind of sits down on the couch and just stares very pointedly just at the floor. Just.
Is there anything from here that you'd like to take with you for occupying your time?
No.
Did you leave any paints here?
No. Proctor doesn't let me paint here.
Okay. Would you like us to pick you up some paint on the way?
No.
Okay.
I painted her bedroom pink once and she got mad.
Oh, I imagine she did.
I'd get mad if anyone painted my bedroom pink.
Not me.
It was pretty.
I'm sure.
It's not quite her taste, but I imagine you did a wonderful job. We all saw your floor.
Oh, I'm behind.
You're not behind. You're exactly on the schedule you need to be.
No, I'm not. I've missed a few weeks. Oh,
That-
I know I have.
That's okay. That just means you can make each of the pictures bigger and better.
Well, it's only 3-inch by 3-inch tiles.
Well, make the pictures a collage of various tiles. Make one picture on multiple tiles.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I like that. I like it.
Yeah.
Would you like to ride in the front seat with us?
Yeah, I get car sick.
Okay.
Or I did. I don't know if I do anymore.
Have you not been in a car for a while?
No, I usually ride in the back of Proctor's truck because it's a lot of fun.
It's fair.
We can always put the windows down, right?
We could always do that, and unfortunately, I do not have the keys to her truck.
The driver's side window does go down.
Okay.
Okay.
The passenger side does not.
That's okay.
Sorry.
That's okay.
We can make it work.
That's okay. Mel, do you have a brush?
I don't, but I can check and see if Proctor does.
Okay.
So I guess I'll head back
It
into
should
her.
be her bedside table drawer. It's blue.
Okay. I'll head in there to see if it's there.
It is there.
I will grab it and exit and lock the door behind me
Okay.
and hand it to her.
And she's trying to work out the knots that she kind of got ratted into her hair over the time being down there, and she's just cussing up a storm uncharacteristically as she's trying to get to shit.
Mel, if you would reach out to Falcon to coordinate this reunion, we can start driving wherever we need to.
I'm a little concerned about what Falcon's going to say, seeing as how we didn't ask permission before we did this.
No, we didn't.
You didn't ask Falcon's permission?
No, because...
Oh. Something really bad happened, didn't it?
But
No.
think of it as a surprise. She's going to be so
Ooh.
happy
Okay,
to see
everybody,
you.
it's fine. It's
Falcon
fine.
doesn't like surprises.
Tilly, it's fine. It's fine.
You're
I
right.
threw her a surprise birthday party once and she said that was rude.
And that is why I would like for Melisende to message her now, as opposed to just showing up.
Okay.
So I am going to get out my blue phone. I'm going to walk away from everybody. And I'm not going to message her. I'm going to call her. I'm much better on the phone. So I'm dialing Falcon.
Okay.
Blue phones, which
All right.
should be as safe as
Yeah.
they can be.
So she picks up fairly quickly, clearly in the middle of something, you know, where you have your phone on your shoulder. She's like, hey, what can I do you for? My hands are kind of full right now.
Do you have a real quick second? Just a real quick second to step away from what you're doing. Like, quick.
Yeah, 1 second.
Okay.
And you hear the sound of a few cement bags dropping, and she goes, hey guys, I'm gonna take a break. You guys keep working on the alley. Yeah, Mel, what's up?
Hey, are you guys doing some improvements to Underground?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm kind of fortifying
I see.
my
Okay.
home right now.
Sure, I like it.
What's wrong?
Nothing is wrong at all. Nothing is wrong. So you know that I have a little bit of experience with politics. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know I have a little bit of experience with revolutions and upheavals and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
This is all good. This is good news. This is not bad
okay.
news. I'm just gonna go ahead and let you know now.
Okay.
We the Shepherds and I, we decided to visit Proctor's home.
Oh. Fuck.
It's
I've completely
Falcon, it's fine.
Blanked on that the last few days.
It's completely fine. We talked to Tilly.
Okay.
And we decided it's really good for you guys all to be together right now.
That's probably smart. Also, you should be really careful. It's been like 4 days for her.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're trying to offer her something, and if it needs to
She is way too proud to accept it. You're going to have to, like...
Shove somebody in her face?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know what she likes?
She kind of will take anything as long as it's freely given.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Falcon. I'm sorry we didn't ask you first.
She is starving. Do be careful.
Yes, I understand. I'm really sorry we didn't ask you first. Take an initiative, trying to take care of the Camarilla, all that fun stuff. So.
I appreciate the attempt.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, get back to what you're doing.
Okay,
if you need help from me, I am totally free. You know, I'm not on the air right now.
Oh, trust me. I will yank you out of this coterie so fast if I need you.
Okay, great. Well, we will bring her to you. Is that okay, or would you prefer us to go somewhere else?
Go to Dot's house.
Dot's house. Okay, excellent. And is it open now? Are the wards down? Do you know?
The wards are down. Dos is at the front door like he normally is.
Okay, fantastic. All right. Well, stay safe. You know where we are. Call us if you need us. Sorry again.
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye. I hang up. Okay.
Is she okay?
She's great. She's excellent.
Okay.
She's excited to see you, actually.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see her, too. It's been a while.
Yeah, she's doing, she's just doing some work underground. You know how that area is. It's always needs something.
Yeah. I've never been there.
Oh, you haven't? Okay.
It's very cool.
It's very cool.
No, it's too many people. I don't like it.
It hasn't been as many people lately, to be honest with you, but that's for the best.
Okay.
Well, Tilly, do you mind hopping in the car for us real fast? I'm gonna grab these fellows real quick, if that's okay.
Yeah, I'll get in. Oh, this is a mess. Okay.
So I'm gonna open the door for her, and I'm gonna, kind of lower her down into the vehicle.
And she gets in, and she's starting to pick up, like, empty receipts and just smooth them out and stack
CVS
them with the next
everywhere.
receipt and stack them with the next receipt. And she's taking the napkins and folding them and putting them in the console.
Oh my
just
God, your car's gonna be so clean.
She's meticulously organizing your car.
And I'm going to gesture them over to about the porch area, since we're about, what would you say, 100 feet away from the porch where we parked.
Yeah.
Falcon is actually really happy, so this turned out to be good.
Okay.
I appreciate your insight. I did not think ahead. However, she is very hungry. It's been 4 days.
Okay.
We are lucky all to be escaping with our immortal lives. And I am led to understand that if it is freely given to her, she will take it, even though she's very prideful. So you're just going to have to kind of shove it at her.
I do not know if she can eat the same way that you and I can. That may not benefit. Like, it may benefit her, it may not. That is a bit of a gamble at this point. Does freely given also count as, like, I guess...
I didn't really ask a significant amount of extra, information. I didn't really think it was good to do over the phone, to whatever extent I can avoid it.
Well, we can try what you have and see if she will take it. And if she does not take it or it does not help, I could give a call.
I also have the ability to draw somebody if I need to.
I don't need to use anything fancy for my call.
We're surrounded by farm animals.
They're not ours. I don't know what the specifics are. These are Proctor's animals.
I'm pretty sure Proctor would be okay with losing a sheep.
We could offer as well.
Sure.
But worst comes to worst, I can make a phone call. Where are we going?
She would like to have her delivered to Dot.
Right, directly to Dot.
Directly to Dot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we are going to the station.
Yes, I think that's the best.
Okay, then, yes, it will be much easier for me to make said call should we need to. So,
Yep.
let's go give some options, and if not, we'll take it from there.
I will open up the passenger door and in my bag look around, find the freeze-dried blood and
The gummies?
the gummies, and just set it on the dashboard. Say, guys, I'll be right back there in a second.
Okay.
I just gotta leave the food here, and then I'll back out to you and see if she takes the bait.
She is staring it down, completely frozen in place, not moving.
I think freely given means you might need to extend the offer.
Yeah, you might need to tell her.
Tell her maybe help herself.
Oh boy.
And we're like, I would say we're about 10 feet away from the car, so we heard what he said, even though we
Yeah.
weren't really listening.
He
we
called
were
over
still,
to us.
we were still, so.
I'll take another swing at it.
Just
Yeah.
tell her help herself if she wants.
So, I'll head back towards the car. And Tilly, these are my favorite. They're gummies.
What are they?
They're candies. They're delicious. You can take one and it'll satisfy you for a while, or you can take the whole pack. Best part is when you bite into them, they squirt out a little bit.
I like that.
There you go.
I've never seen anything like that. Are you sure it's okay?
There's plenty where it came from.
Before you can finish the sentence, she grabs the entire bag and shoves it in her mouth.
I'm just gonna watch and just see if like she hurls or something.
I like this. The squish. I like the squish.
Okay. All right.
We good?
Looks like we're good.
If she's not good on the drive, I can make phone call. Otherwise, go to Athenium and then we just go to the train station.
Okay.
Great.
It's not too far from me.
Like it. Let's go.
I'll get in the car and start driving.
I'll get in the back so Tilly can have the front.
Tilly, what kind of music do you like to listen to?
I don't know.
That's the best answer. Let's pick one until you find it. I'll let you pick.
Nope. Give it here. Give it here.
Okay.
So I take his phone and I'm going to start with some Ramones.
Sorry, Oh, this is loud.
Okay. I'm going to switch that off. I'm going to go to Peter Gabriel.
I like this one.
Okay. Red Rain. It's Peter Gabriel, Red Rain. You're welcome.
I like this. Who made these for you?
Anton and I worked on them.
I would like some.
I can absolutely arrange that for you.
Thank you. I like them.
You are
They
very
squish.
welcome.
I like how they squish.
You wouldn't mind, my friend? Onward.
Sure thing.
I'm going to text Falcon while I'm in the back seat.
Yeah.
And just let her... let's see if I can figure this out in emojis. So I'm going to do... blood droplet.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to do... cooking utensil.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do... the happy face of the closed eyes with the big smile and the closed
Yeah.
eyes. And I'm going to do exclamation, 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 and I'm going to send it to her.
Okay. You're gonna get back 8 thumbs ups in a row.
All right. And, yeah. Back to the Athenium, and then we'll just walk on over to the art station.
Okay.
The art center station.
Nice.
Okay, so you guys get to the art center station, and there's a gentleman kind of sitting in a blanket in the doorway of the art center station, kind of huddled against the ground, who looks over at you guys and just gives a little head incline.
Familiar?
From here, you can't tell.
Okay.
He's very bundled up.
I'll just head gesture back, like just sort of like over to us.
And head kind of shakes and moves towards himself.
For the hell of it, wait here, if you don't mind, and I'll approach him.
So me and Tilly and Aaron
Okay.
stay at the entrance of the art center station.
Okay.
Just in case, cover bases.
Sure.
I think we're okay, but if we're not okay,
So there is a map outside the center station,
Yeah.
I think. So we'll just kind of
Peruse.
peruse the map
I'll
Okay.
walk,
with Tilly
over.
and show her the colors and
Oh yeah, she's loving it.
yeah.
I'll walk over.
Okay. As you get closer, you see it's Doss.
Right. What the fuck?
Dude. Did you forget what fucking happened a few days ago? You think I'm just gonna stand out in front of the fucking station?
I'm surprised that you're visible at all.
Yeah, I kind of got a heads up that you guys were on the way here.
It's never stopped you before.
Yeah, I knew who you were coming with, and if I pop out, I don't know, I don't want to spook her. I've never met her before.
Sure. She's nice. Just be upfront.
Yeah, I hear tell.
All right. Shall we?
Yeah, sure, come on.
All right, and I'll just thumbs up to these guys and walk back towards them.
And then I will, lightly escort Tilly and show her all the different pretty lights that are inside the station and the broken tiles that could be fixed and look better, and, as we walk.
And she's just, every broken tile, she's like, and then continues on.
Yeah. And there are some interesting things to see,
Yeah.
Pick ads about wearing your mask and, stuff like that, and I'll point out the colors on it. And...
Tilly, have you been on a train before?
Not like this. I've been on a lot of locomotives.
It's much quieter and a bit smoother.
Okay, I like the locomotive.
I do too, but this is for, shorter distance.
Okay.
Have you met many Nosferatu besides Dot?
No.
Okay, would you like to?
No.
Okay, great. Well,
Okay.
I'll just sorry look at Das. Like,
Das is like,
If you close your eyes, it's like they're still there with you.
and so Das is going to lead you guys onto the train and take you right down to the stop for the Nosferatu.
and then I'll just
Let you guys out.
exit, go to that door, open that door.
Yeah, Das goes up to the door before you to actually unlock the deadbolt
Sounds good.
and let you guys in.
All right,
And it is, inside is a bit bustling, a little bit more so than usual. It is sort of almost like everything is back to normal, but it seems a little more chaotic than usual.
I'll find just the first one that I know that's nearby.
That would be Mouse.
Mouse. Hey there.
Oh, hey!
Hey,
What do you need?
well, first, how you doing?
I'm great. Best I've ever been.
Great. Need to find Big Mama. Have a special delivery.
Yeah, she's in her place. She's a little busy.
Okay,
So,
Primogen business? Might override it, so I will knock first.
yeah, that's a better idea. Hey, y'all don't have friends at Ventrue Tower, right?
Maybe. One's not with us, so that might be where she is. Why?
Okay, cool. Check on him after tonight.
Is it on fire? I kind of need to
A
know.
little bit, yeah.
I was
Like-
joking.
You asked.
Okay. Ask and receive.
Like,
I assume not physically on fire.
No, floors 7 and 12 are. It's fine. We've got it under control. Whole building's locked down. We're good. It's just an internal kindred problem.
Oh.
We'll get it solved. Nosferatu on the case. Okay, yeah, go find Dot.
Thanks, Mouse.
And she takes off towards someone else's house.
Fuck, shall we? And as we walk, I'll just pull out the phone and just text, like, a bunch of question marks at Thomasina in the blue phone.
No reply.
Fun. Alright, just keep on going.
no. Oh, God. Okay. And I am escorting Tilly, again, very,
Yeah, Tilly's looking around like,
yeah. And I'm trying to be a firm but also gentle guide. So kind of like a sheepdog. You know how
Yeah.
they kind of,
Yeah,
they don't
just
really
kind
nip
of
them, but
hurt.
they just kind of,
hurting her.
yeah, yeah.
I'll just walk up to where Dot abides.
Okay. Yeah, so you walk up to the stack of train cars and knock on the door. And door opens and it's one of Dot's bodyguards. He says, yeah, what do you need?
I need Big Mama, as it were.
Why?
Primogen business. Shepherd business.
Fine. Any emotions for you to come in?
Thank you. And I'll just walk on by.
And you see Dot is currently just,
Hey, Big Mama.
oh good, what the fuck do you need right now?
I see Falcon did not call you ahead of time.
No, I'm a little fucking busy.
So I'm going to lightly gesture Tilly to the front of the group and
Oh,
smile
Oh,
around
thank
her shoulder.
shit.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
And she
good.
gets up from her desk and goes over and just clutches Tilly really tight. She goes, okay, come here, sweetheart. Come here, come here.
Falcon
And she
thought you
goes and
needed to
takes
hear.
Tilly over to her couch Just kind of lays her down. She goes, "It's the velvet one. You remember the one from when we first met? Yeah. Okay. Okay, what the fuck?
We thought that 3 Primogen were better than 2.
Probably right.
And Falcon suggested here as opposed to her place.
And y'all need to be
That's
together.
probably a good idea.
Anybody who is available to be together should be together right now.
I guess.
And that's the extent of it.
Okay.
Dot, what's going on? Point us in the right direction.
This you absolutely cannot help with.
Are you sure? I've helped before.
Trust me. This is best without you involved. I'm not even sending Cyrus into this right now.
Fair?
Alpha was given a task. Suffice it to say, he's a little too good at it.
May we inquire as to the task?
No, you may not.
May I inquire as to how good he was at the task?
Good enough that the Ventrue are pissed, and there is currently a high-rise civil war going on.
I think I can discern the task.
Yeah, no, he's there getting it in line, but it is the Nosferatu's job to cover it up.
As it has always been, yes?
Yes, the King and Queen buildings are completely empty right now, and unfortunately there's been a few gas line explosions. We're dealing with it. We're dealing with it.
If you need my people,
No,
they will help.
your people are the last fucking people I need right now. I need you all to leave.
Okay. We wanted to make sure Tilly got to you. Mission
Thank
accomplished.
you. I appreciate you bringing her here. This was absolutely the right decision. Now please leave.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Let's head on out.
Exit.
Aaron? When Alpha does a job very well, does it typically mean the sort of thing I think it means?
He is very good at what he does.
And what he does is not very nice?
I think that one's copyrighted. But yes.
Okay, let's not talk in code. What's going on?
No idea.
I'm getting the sense that Alpha was tasked to get hands-on in some capacity. And,
That's right, because he's the sheriff.
And I imagine that he did his sheriff job, and now the Ventrue Tower is in shambles.
You said not to call a leader too soon. Weren't you right? It's twice in one night, Anton.
It's not always good, mind you.
Well,
All right. So, task 1 is accomplished. Now for potential task 2. We can either do something stupid and try to go to Ventrue Tower to see if Thomasina is okay, or we can do something equally, if not more stupid, and see maybe if there's another Primogen that we can help.
I'm leaning towards option 2 at this point. We've avoided death once tonight. I feel like we're on a lucky roll.
Have you guys gotten on the train?
We're still walking,
Still
but yeah,
in
going in that direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just if we're going to get things rolling, as it were, if we're going to have safety back in the city, we need everybody back. And Cyrus, did what he could with Dot. Apparently, things may be harder, but we do not know when he'll be back. We do not know how the others are doing finding the rest of the Primogen. Knowing what we know now, I feel like we are being forced into action.
Could you reach out to your contact by any chance? Do we have communication with them to see how they are doing, what their status is?
We could. It might escalate things more. They might want to see him right away, and we might not want to do that until we have all of the Primogen secured.
It's possible. We were very explicit into what has to happen in order to make the demands happen. But
If they haven't done their job yet, they can at least enlighten us as to how far they've gotten.
You guys have reached the train car.
Sure. And we have, regardless of how they're doing, any progress will help. There's not a punch card system for you must return this many Primogen in order to
Call, right.
call it well. Train car's empty aside from us, or
DOS is already
no,
in the driver's seat
that's
to
yeah.
take you guys.
Yeah. There's not a punch card of we need this many Primogen back in order to fulfill the agreement. We just need some back. We need them back.
At the very least, we need a status report.
Something.
Because whatever they tell us would then tell us what we need to do.
It points us in the direction of the Primogen we don't have to focus on.
Yes.
In the meantime, we have Denise, Proctor, Tabitha, and we are missing Olivia as well, but she'll be the most heavily guarded. So between those three, who will undoubtedly be guarded heavily for the various reasons, in various ways, we may have to pick which one we go for.
And so you guys pull back into the station, doors open. As you make your way up the stairs, Aaron and Anton, your personal devices ping with a text message.
The fuck?
Sorry, I always forget.
What we got?
And it is a text message that is from one of those general 6-digit texting services. It says, your order from Rourke Industries has arrived. You can pick up your order at the indicated drop spot below. Enjoy your items. And there is an address enclosed.
I think we might have our status report.
And with that, we are going to take a break. So we will be back very shortly. Welcome back. So, before the break, you guys have received a text message. Your order from Rourke Industries has arrived. You can pick up your order at the indicated drop spot below. Enjoy your items. The address below, not familiar to either of you?
Is this something I need to know about?
It seems that our friends have possibly found the others.
Fuck.
We are being told to go to this location.
And we're not showing up with a head, so...
No, I mean, like I said, we have laid out exactly what has to happen. So we can only hope that Sunny communicated this well. Should we call Falcon, or should we just go?
I mean, the last time I spoke to Falcon, she was fairly well occupied, and I would like to not have to interrupt her again.
Okay, obviously we cannot take Dot, and we should leave Tilly to rest. Then I suppose we go. And we see what the wolves want.
I will put in the address to just an address app and see if a name pops up.
It pulls up the nightclub Violet Sin downtown.
Oh, that place.
Okay. I will, Anton, do you know a better way to get there, or just follow the map?
Follow the map.
Follow the map.
No. It's not too terribly far from here.
All right. So you guys take off towards the club.
Mm-hmm.
There is a valet at the front door. You can pretty much... It's one of those where the street has the little sidewalk indentation just for pulling in and dropping off with valet.
Gotcha.
And there is a very long line of people outside the door waiting to get in. Big, bright neon sign, loud music booming.
Can I make a point, Storyteller, before we
Yes.
continue? So my hair color would have changed since the last time I was on air.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I won't be as recognizable, presumably? Okay. Just wanted
Correct.
to get that out there before I go into
Also,
public.
the leather is a new look.
Yeah, it's definitely not a suit jacket, so cool.
I'll start going towards the valet line, and I guess we just park. and
Yeah,
get
I
off
suppose
the
so.
car. I've never
Okay.
done this before.
Yeah, a guy walks up to your side of the car and knocks on the window.
Okay. I get out of the car. Do you need a name or something?
He says, yeah, name?
Oh, just Aaron.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Valet fees are 20 while you're here, 40 overnight.
I'll pull 30 in cash out of my wallet and just go, if you could pull more so towards the front, I would appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks,
Thank you.
man. And he's going to wait for you guys to get out of the car.
I'm going to stumble out of the back seat because I have to push the seat in front of me forward. And, you know, since it's been a little bit more cleaned up, there isn't as much to wade through, so that's good.
All right, and he is going to hop in and take off with the car. So, looking at the club, there's the line of people, and there is a bouncer at the front door.
What do you say we see if we're on the list?
Sure thing. We can ask him if there's a place to pick up packages.
Yeah, let's walk up. Come on. And we'll see how it goes.
Alright.
Maybe you can turn on the charm if you want.
Well, if you insist. No. Yeah, okay. So I'm still going to stand in the back because I'm not so sure how to handle this delicately. So I'm just going to follow the guy's lead until it gets hairy.
Let's
Okay,
walk up.
so you guys walk up. Blonde dude, black vest with multicolored pinstripes. Says, hello there, our VIPs.
Oh, good. I was worried that we'd have to...
And he gestures for another bouncer to come over. Very large man comes over. Probably about 6'5", broad-shouldered. Says, hey man, these are the VIPs for tonight. Take them in through the VIP entrance. They don't need to be coming in the front door with all the common rabble. And
before we can exit, I'm going to look at both of them as pointedly as I can. And I'm not going to say anything, but...
All right, and so the big guy starts walking around to the side of the building. Are you guys following him?
So we just go this way? I'll say that... we just go this way, there's no meet up?
He's not answering.
I am palming my keys because what other do I have? I have no other weapon, but I'm palming my keys in my pocket because that's how girls do.
Okay.
I'll go first.
Okay. And so he leads you guys back around the back.
Just put my vest up in front of me and just come up next to Aaron.
Okay. He leads you to a large steel door. Takes you in the door. Long concrete hallway. Takes you down the hallway. The hall is plastered floor to ceiling in various band posters, flyers from shows, everything. Kind of a paper history of this club. Just going down this hallway.
I'm gonna roll up to Aaron and just say, without moving my lips in the front, I'm gonna feel like this. So, there's no exit other than the one behind us.
I think of it as they're trapped in here with us, not the other way around.
And he leads you to the back where there is a set of stairs. Just a plain set of metal stairs. Takes you up 3 flights.
Mm-hmm.
And then down another long hallway. Even more band posters. There's some newer ones stacked on top. And takes you to just a plain door with a nameplate on it that just says office. The bouncer opens the door. It's a pretty standard office.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes in and waits for you guys to enter as well.
Let's take a look in.
It's just a plain office with a couple filing cabinets, a corkboard on the wall with a schedule pinned up on it, metal desk, crappy office chair that probably squeaks.
Probably. It's funny, I've been to this club once or twice. I've never seen this part of it before.
No response.
I'll just go ahead and, as I just lift up and walk in.
Once you guys are in, he closes the door behind you
Mm-hmm.
and just says, "Wait here." And goes over to the filing cabinet, clicks open the top drawer, reaches his hand inside. You hear 7 consecutive beeps, all the same tone. And then a segment of the wall clicks open. He goes over and pulls it open and motions for you all to go inside. He is not going in with you.
Just try and heighten senses really quick. See if I can smell or hear anything.
You can smell stale whiskey, cigarettes, and probably a pizza someone lost a while back.
That's it? No sound? No anything else?
The club sound that was thumping below is now much louder in your ears.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of look at Anton
Come on.
I imagine it'll be fine.
Sure. After you, my friend.
Go.
As you wish. I'll step on in.
I'll step on in too.
and I'll step in last.
And he clicks the wall shut behind you. And so inside, it's a room that is quite opulent with its red velvet furniture, black marble floor, satin curtains that run from a chandelier in the middle to the edges of the ceiling, and deep mahogany office furniture. And a door from the side opens, and out walks a tall woman with very wild, wavy hair, cording braided throughout it, long tank top with sparkles all over it, and leather pants covered in zippers that don't work, tucked into big, big combat boots. And she's holding a small stack of papers and turns to smile to you guys. Says, "Well, hello, little bats. Sorry for the cloak and dagger. I'm sure you types are used to it. I just can't be seen having you walk directly into my club."
Wouldn't want to give the wrong impression to your crowd, as it were.
No, not at all. I can't have them know I associate with you.
Understandable.
She goes over to her desk and sets the papers down, takes out a few pins, says, "My name is Gracious Moon. You can call me Moony, everyone else does.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Mooney.
And who are all of you?"
My name is Anton. This is Mel. And you may know this is Aaron.
I'm familiar.
Our compatriots are otherwise occupied. It is just us for the time being.
I'll get to them later. And she moves to sit behind her desk and just kind of gestures out. She goes, grab whatever you feel like sitting on. I don't care. I just want to get this over with. Come on.
I'll just lean on the desk.
I'll stand.
I'll have a seat.
Okay. And she takes note of Aaron and nods her head.
Yeah, I'd like to half sit on the corner of the desk.
I am standing with my hands behind my back, very clearly uncomfortable.
Okay. The second you sit on the desk, she just moves and shoves you off. She goes, "Excuse me, this is 500-year-old mahogany. You will keep your undead ass off of it."
I took you at the literal word. My apologies.
Yeah, so you're that kind. All right. Anyway.
I'll just move my vest back.
And she sets out 3 stacks of paper in front of each of you. She goes, "All right. This here is our treaty. I am led to believe that you were all told to accept this without prejudice by, what is her fucking name? Dot Matrix? Cool ass name. I wish I had thought of it. So, honestly, I'm not gonna mince words. This is a legally binding contract. There's 2 copies, obviously. First copy is the legal contract as far as the humans are concerned. I have accountants I have to answer to. I need my legal backing. So, this copy, I will become the 49% shareholder of Rourke Industries. This means I will be on the board of directors, as we'll call it. And it means that I have a say in what happens to this city and what you little parasites decide to do with it. The terms of this agreement also states that I am to be paid a sign-on bonus of collateral equating $50,000 provided by you, and I will provide 5 properties to be acquired under Rourke Industries brand. Should either party fail to meet the requirement, the contract becomes null and void, and no further agreements will be considered. Is this clear?
Mostly.
This is the cloak and dagger shit for you people.
No, I know. Continue. We will pick up from there.
Very well. And she moves the top 2 pages aside to the second set of pages that contain a symbol that you recognize from the Renasherie Camarilla document. And next to it is the scratch symbol for the Glasswalker tribe. It says, this second copy is the same contract, but in more specific terms for Garou and vampires. This one details that we will deliver the 5 remaining missing Primogen safely, unharmed. And once that is completed, you will deliver Talbot Rourke to us for us to witness his execution. There is a map that contains the first draft of our hunting ground guidelines. I believe that these are extremely fair. But I'm sure that once recovered, your Primogen will want to revisit these. Let's see here. This also details the lines of communication between myself and the Primogen and the future prince, whomever it shall be, in order for us to have a say in whatever hell you choose to bring upon this city. I know First Light is out there, and while they're only concerned with you, their actions affect us as well. So, you will sign the first copy with the blue ink pen, and you will sign the second copy with your own blood, and I will make sure your other 2 compatriots have it signed and notarized as well.
Now, this is where I mentioned the mostly. How much detail did Sonny relay back from the initial meeting of the agreement to you?
Every single word.
Then perhaps you were informed that we were very clear that the only people that could make this agreement were the Primogen, and I do not know if Dot has spoken to either of you, but I have not been given any go-ahead to sign official documents on their behalf.
I was informed by Dot that you were told to accept whatever agreement I wanted, and I want it in writing.
Excuse me, Mooney?
Yes.
It is a very great pleasure to make your acquaintance. This place is beautiful, by the way. Thank you very much for having us. I know it's...
Oh, you're actually genuine. That's new. Okay.
You know, a couple hundred years will do that to you. I would like an opportunity to review the documents before we sign them, if that's all right with you.
You can ask any question. There's no invisible ink or weird shit like that.
No, it's just a matter of, crossing T's and dotting I's and that.
Go right ahead, look at it as long as you want. I have the entire night.
Do you mind if we relay the information in this to our Primogen to see if they're okay with this?
You can make a call,
Okay.
Excellent, that will do.
but you're not leaving this room until it's signed.
I do not mind.
Alright, I'm gonna go have a cigarette. You guys do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Before you do, if you don't mind,
What?
just curiosity, you will deliver the remaining 5, you said, Primogen? Have they already been acquired, or is this a preemptive contract?
That is information I will give to you once you have signed.
Wanted to know what to pass along. Thank you.
So I'm going to take a copy. And before I actually make the phone call, Storyteller, seeing as how you know what my strengths are, is there anything that I see in it that really jumps out at me as being incredibly illegal, very contradictory, like anything that I see that I just immediately am thinking we cannot sign it?
See. Roll me a wits and politics check.
Okay, that's 3, and then Jesus Christ. Okay. Is that 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes.
All right.
One was a critical success. Is that what that's called?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Getting good.
All right. So, it does seem to favor the Garou heavily in this agreement. But there is further detailing that does state that once Primogen have been recovered and the initial terms of the contract are met, it can be rewritten and reviewed by the entire Primogen Council upon their return. This appears to be a preliminary agreement to make sure all interests are covered
Okay.
in order to find the Primogen.
So we personally are not signing away our rights necessarily.
No, you are signing that this treaty is in agreement
Right.
with the vampires. You are being made responsible for this
Okay.
agreement.
Another reason why we needed contact. So, from my reading, then I will take the information over to the gentleman. This seems to me to be a pretty standard preliminary contract. I don't see much in here that any of us should really be that concerned about. It's a lot of politics. It's a little above our pay grade. But I would prefer to talk to Falcon to start with, and potentially Dot, to make sure that this is all in line before we do anything.
I feel as though we have to
Of
in
course.
this instance.
Of course.
Because I am not entirely willing to take on word alone that our Primogen were communicated to and everything is okay.
Of course. So I will make the phone call. Is that okay with you guys?
Sure, I can call Dot while you call Falcon speakerphone, or we'll just one at a
Before you
time.
call,
No?
can I do a very rough check for bugs in the room?
Okay. Given your background, let's make that wits and investigation.
Sweet. So that's through 3 successes.
None that you can see.
Cool.
This appears to be the kind of office that's more heavily lived in.
No, you're good.
Okay. I'm going to find a corner somewhere to park myself.
Yeah, Mooney's just at the back, kind of at like a worn out, torn up leather couch, just having a cigarette.
Okay, and I'm going to find a corner to sit that also has a flat surface that I can use. And I'll make the call. Just for the sake of our viewers, I won't read the entire thing to Dot or Falcon, but I will relay the information to Falcon to start with.
Okay, and so Falcon goes, yeah, leave it to Mooney to make something that benefits her the most. I mean, if there's provision there for us to review it later, go for it. We need him back.
Storyteller, just really quickly to make sure that I reviewed that correctly. Does it say that when all of the Primogen are back in council? So if one is missing, would they not be able to still revisit this?
Right.
So they all have to be back.
Yes. These terms will be in effect until the entire Primogen Council can review the new documents.
Okay. And if for some reason one of the Primogen did not return for whatever reason, would they not be able to revisit it then?
Correct.
Okay.
You could request Mooney to
Change that.
amend that.
Okay. So I will return to Aaron then.
I'll just call Dot real quick on
Okay.
the phone. See
Okay.
if she picks up.
Uh,
Well, not
She-
Dot, but whoever I can reach.
she doesn't pick up, but you get a text back that says, busy, what?
Need confirmation on signing Garou document.
She replies with, I told you whatever she wanted.
I'll text back. Without question? Question mark?
Without question.
And I'll just go back to them and go. Dot is exactly as on board as was said. Maybe Falcon was more investigative or curious.
She wasn't as much as I was, and she did give me license to ask to make a single amendment, which would be that should something happen to a Primogen outside of anybody's control and there isn't the full council back in power, that they can still make edits
Okay.
when they're returned. So,
Out of curiosity, does that document specifically say, and this is a question for the Storyteller as well,
yeah.
does that document specifically say when the Garou returned the 5 Primogen?
It says, upon retrieval of, let me double check my wording. Upon retrieval of all Primogen contracted under this agreement by the Glasswalker tribe.
Okay, I thought the number 5 was said, so I wasn't sure. Okay.
The number 5 is in the human agreement for 5 properties that will be acquired under Rourke Industries.
Which
Noted.
is the equivalent to saying
Yes.
okay.
Okay.
It seems as though without being specific they mean 5.
I'm a little. I dabble in contracts. I was curious if that number might be a sticking point, considering what we know.
Yes, I think that if we just make sure that there is a provision that says that should not all of the Primogen return, for whatever reason, since we have no control over that they can still make edits to this agreement later.
I think
so.
it is reasonable.
Okay, so I will return to the desk and stand again, semi-militarily, like at attention, waiting for her to return.
Okay. Yeah, she sees you standing there and she just takes a little bit of her sweet time to finish off her cigarette and then comes back over. She goes, all right, did they have any other questions?
Just one, if you don't mind.
Okay.
If you look on, I believe it's page 13, and this is the second part of this.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at line 25,
Yes.
it says all of the Primogen would have to be returned for there to be edits made to this document.
Yes.
Just in the off chance that anything were to happen outside of specifically our control, we would like to just say that that should the Primogen and majority return instead of entirely.
Done.
Okay.
And
And I
she
will-
takes a pen and takes all 3 sets of documents and writes in her correction and signs next to it.
And then
She goes, is that it?
that's it, I think.
That was all I received as well.
All right. And probably the last bit I should cover here. This is a peace treaty, but do know that this is not a complete ceasefire. Okay? It also doesn't call for any declarations of war if you break it. This is just our agreement to stay out of each other's way. Okay? If anyone crosses lines, that'll be dealt with on a case-by-case basis as each side deems fit. One of my people caught hunting in your territory knowingly, kill him on sight, and vice versa. And until your Primogen are recovered, you and the other 2 that aren't here, they'll get the same speech, are responsible for ensuring this. Okay?
Noted.
Yes,
All right. Are we good to sign?
Sure. Pick up the pen and start initialing each page.
All right. And then by the time you finish the first one, to get to the second one, she offers you a small dagger.
Yeah, which I will frick, which is good because I've already got a hole. So, and then I will start initialing at the bottom of each page with my blood.
Okay.
And then we'll sign the very last page and date it.
Okay. Anton, Aaron?
Is Sunny happy with you?
More than she ever could be.
Okay.
Why do you care, boy?
You know, it's been long enough that I really shouldn't, but I do.
Okay.
I'll start signing away.
While he's signing, I will gesture to Mooney. Again, I'm trying to be formal and respect her authority. And I will say, if ever there's anything that I can do to communicate or to mend any fences or mediate anything, please feel free to call me. And I'm going to give her a card that I just happen to have that has my personal number on it, which means, God, I got to put it back on.
She goes, thank you. You know, I really like your segments on CNN. You would have made a great Garou. She tucks it into her suit jacket.
I take that as a great compliment.
You should.
And I will continue to stand quietly while we wait for everybody to sign.
Aaron, are you signing?
Yes.
Okay. Anton?
Take the pen. I'll sign the regular contract.
Okay.
It's funny. I've had very limited dealing with Garou. I never expected to be so contractual, as it were.
We've had to adapt to deal with your kind.
Yes. More familiar with the kind that ran around here 20-something years ago, as it were.
Yeah, that was my kind.
Some of them were less nice than you are. And I'll just take the horn and just cut my finger.
No, we were all as nice as we needed to be for those times. Sorry if you didn't find our hospitality to your liking.
I found the place, as it were.
Good.
And I'll sign.
Sign. And
just
then when
make
you
it right.
guys get to the second one, she hands you.
Oh no, I'm just cutting.
Daggers.
I'm cutting on this.
Okay. She's like, all right. Signing.
Signing away.
Okay. Signing with your own blood.
Mhm.
Okay. As soon as you finish, she takes up the documents, goes over to a filing cabinet, punches in a digital lock, puts them in, seals them up.
I'm sorry, before you do that,
Yes.
can we have a copy?
I was
of
about to
each,
ask.
please? I'm sorry.
I'm going to photocopy them once they're all together.
Excellent. Okay.
Dot requested copies for her records.
Okay.
I'll just add them for you guys, but I'm not going to do them until I have all 5.
The document is not
No
complete until
offense,
No.
but I'm not setting this into effect until all 5 are signed.
then. It is understandable.
I don't want you all running around with a copy of an agreement that I have not decided to enforce.
And as we are a group effort, the group must decide.
Exactly.
Of course.
All right. And she locks them up and says, so we already know where your Primogen are. We already have their locations completely scouted out and investigated. However, it was in assessing that risk that we felt these documents necessary.
Noted.
We wanted an agreement in place so that you cannot take advantage of the potential sacrifice of my people. The recovered Primogen will be delivered to the Gangrel compound on advice of Falcon. I am to understand you have safety precautions there?
Of course.
Okay. All right, now that the messy business is done, I assume that for most of you this is your first encounter with the Garou. What questions do you have? I'm sure there are plenty.
Mostly, how can we continue to maintain the peace? What can we do as a community to keep the peace? Because we all know what's coming, and the more united front we can have, the better.
That's the point of this document. Once we agree to it, stay out of our hunting grounds, let us behave as we wish, conduct ourselves as we wish. We will have a streamline of communication with your Primogen. I will report any sightings I have of Second Inquisition. They will report any sightings they have of hunters. Our goal is to create a symbiotic relationship. This city is far too small for us to not have that.
The nature of the city becomes more revolutionary as the days go by.
If the 13 colonies could do it, no reason why Atlanta can't.
Precisely. But, you know, with far less racism.
Certainly.
No. That is
Oh, and
the point.
sexism too, don't forget that.
Oh, of course. Why do you think the city's run entirely by women? All right.
How do you plan to account for the type that are not represented in this room?
What do you mean?
I feel that maybe there's no secret that more than kindred, Garou, and humans run around the city from time to time.
Not in strong enough numbers for me to be concerned about them.
So they are on the fringe, as it were.
We have lunch from time to time. See, unlike you types, we actually are connected within this city. You all are usually so busy with your machinations.
You'd be surprised by the flexibility of some of us.
I don't think so.
How do you intend to enforce this with the other tribes?
Right now, for the city, there are no other tribes.
They mainly stick to the rural areas.
This document and the hunting grounds within it only cover the city. Outside this city, you're on your own.
And I imagine if other tribes were to come into the city, it would pose a much larger problem for Miss Moni here than it would for us.
We used to live rural when we were chased out of the city, and then it took some time to build back up, so I will defend the border of this city as much as I can.
We all find a way to survive.
Certainly a much nicer experience than living OTP. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, absolutely. OTP was a nightmare. Aaron, I know you have questions. Just ask them if you're going to.
Have a bad rep with you. How do I clear that?
Your debt's already been long paid. I'm just disappointed in you. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad you survived. Very few people survive my people.
You're very, very tough people.
I mean, to be honest, when I had the order for you to be executed, I really thought that was going to be the end of it. But
You see, that was all my questions, and now I've got more questions.
you didn't know that.
No.
Sunny didn't tell you any of this.
No, I haven't seen Sunny in 20 years, aside from,
Yeah, she
Just
told me you
3
guys
weeks
had
ago.
some kind of tearful reunion.
yeah, it was like all of 5 minutes.
Oh, I assume she told you. Well, that's wonderfully awkward. Yeah, kid, no, you were supposed to die. Sorry.
Great.
Why?
But you didn't, and you're here.
Yay.
Garou have laws. He was trying to become a glasswalker so that he could be with his glasswalker love, and that is not how we do things. Maybe if he was literally any other clan, it would have been fine.
Why could the notion not have been extended to him? Why simply kill him?
You have your traditions, we have ours. You would do well to not question it right now. Aaron's wanting answers. Sunny broke the laws, and the choice was Sunny's life or yours. Sunny chose her own life. I'm sorry. I know that's not what you want to hear. I'm glad you survived. You seemed like a very good kid. Any kid willing to walk out into the middle of the woods and get turned into a Garou, that's a kid that's pretty strong in my book. I really didn't want to make the order. I hope you know that. I hope you can at least understand. It was not something I wanted to do, but I made that call, and I'm glad you survived. I'm just disappointed that this has happened.
Isaac has also done some pretty bad things. I would like it if you do not take him off of your amnesty list.
Done.
Thank you.
Consider it my closing of that chapter of your life. We can both move forward now, don't you think?
I think I'm always good for new chapters.
Good. Anything else? That was wonderfully uncomfortable.
Indeed.
Well, if you guys are quite done, you're welcome to go downstairs, but I don't think that's an environment you guys want.
I've actually been here a couple times before, so you may have changed your security sense.
Oh no, I know you've been here. It's okay.
I do have one question, and it's very serious.
Yes.
How much like Werewolves of London are you really?
I really like you. I really like you. You're welcome back anytime.
And I will approach and offer a handshake.
Is she?
Very stern,
Yeah.
Handshake.
You all are all right. You can get out.
Likewise. I'm glad that my recent interactions with the Garou have been much more favorable than in the past.
Well, I have to let one or two of you in here every now and then, or else it causes a kerfuffle or something. I don't know.
So I'm going to head towards the door. Is it a door? Is it a
Yeah,
wall? Do I
it
know?
clicks open as you get closer to it.
Okay.
And you're able to just gently push it.
I've been discovering how the city can change lately. Believe it or not, I am interested.
I am too.
Viva la revolution.
Always.
We will, I suppose we shall see what other changes lay in store, shall we?
Yes. All right.
Mumi,
Dustin?
I'm
Yeah.
sure this is not the last time we'll see you.
I hope not.
I will set the bar very low for my awkward goodbyes, so that way the next one can be even higher.
Yeah, next time please don't ask about me trying to kill you. I think we'll be
It'd be
good.
great.
So I'll be the first out into the office area.
Yeah,
Just kinda-
big guards just standing there waiting. He was playing on his phone, saw you come out and just put it in his pocket.
I'll follow out.
So done here.
So down here.
Now head out.
All right, and so you guys head out, and he leads you through the same back hallway, down the 3 flights of stairs, and out to your car, which is waiting for you from the valet.
You didn't make a mess in it, did you?
He goes, no, I don't know how you live like that, so I cleaned it up for you. Everything's in bags in the trunk. I assume it has some kind of value for your types. I don't know.
Oh, it doesn't
It's in the back.
I'm gonna give this guy
wow.
$30 more.
Never coming back here again.
Yeah, your car is completely spotless.
Oh.
$40.
Okay. He accepts it. He's like, yeah.
I'll hop in the back seat. Get in.
Get in the passenger.
I'm just gonna kind of sit in the back and be like, wow, that's what the seats feel like. Actually, not bad, Aaron.
I'll start driving. I guess we're going back home?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys head home to the Athenaeum?
While we're driving, I will text. I'm gonna text Falcon.
Okay.
And okay, emojis again. We're going for it. We're gonna do I believe there is like a scroll emoji.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna do a pin emoji, which I know exists.
Mm-hmm.
Another blood droplet emoji. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a dog emoji
Okay.
because I can't find a decent, wolf one.
There is a gray wolf.
Is there a
emoji.
great? Okay, well then I'll do that instead because don't want to be rude.
Yeah.
And then this time it'll be the smiley face with the little droplet, and it'll be a question mark exclamation point, and I'm gonna send that to Falcon.
You get back the praying hands.
Yes. Okay. AKA clapping. We still don't know what it really is, but
Yeah.
okay, cool. Falcon is happy with our work tonight.
Good. Very good.
Good. Could have gone a lot worse. I'm glad that we are out in one piece.
The fates are on our side tonight, but it may not be like that tomorrow.
I'm sorry, Aaron.
It's all behind us.
It's still not, I know this is not the outcome you were hoping for when we first met.
I expected some climactic battle, some... She never needed me to rescue her, but some form of me helping out in some way. And she had her own reasons to survive.
Maybe that was her helping you.
Maybe.
In some strange, twisted way, it wound up being that way.
I mean, you've been pretty great for us so far. And I think other people too, so...
You guys have been great for me. I have definitely improved.
Don't worry, just run through a Taco Bell drive-thru and grab yourself, a couple dozen and just toss them around. That would make Thomasina really happy.
I'm sure it will.
Speaking of which, anything?
Check my phone. Anything at all?
Nothing.
Like I said, we could either attempt to go by the tower and brave the fire, or we could go back to the Athenaeum, or we can see if we cut down the number of Primogen that the Garou have to find. We could go any direction on this.
We go towards the tower, we step on Alpha's territory.
He may
But
not like that.
we also help the Ventrue, so I'm torn.
I would prefer to stay away from fire to whatever extent we can.
Understandable.
I feel certain that Mouse would have relayed information if one of our comrades was caught in that fire. Don't you think?
She did ask us to check on her, which I have attempted to do.
Aaron, don't you have somebody who might be able to run a phone triangulation? 'Cause I do have her personal cell phone.
Wait, shit. Hang on. I text Philip.
Okay.
I still have his number in my contacts.
Of course you do.
The truth comes out. It's okay.
I'll just text him, heard things were rough.
It takes a few minutes, but you get a text back that just says, "Too much fire, I'll call later."
Are you two okay?
Safe.
Oh,
Thank you. I'll put up. They're fine.
why didn't any of us think about... I mean, I don't have... You have Philip's number in your phone?
Yeah?
All right. Interesting.
I don't always delete numbers that I'm not using anymore.
Fair enough. Well, we at least know she's safe. Goodness only knows what's going on with Cyrus. Not that I really care.
Dot gave the impression that he had to heal. Not that I know where he is. I could always attempt to find out, but I do not think he would appreciate that particularly.
Well, considering that they're not going to hold up their end of the bargain until all the papers are signed, the quicker we can get our comrades in to see her, the better off this city is.
You're right, and I will just blue phone group text our shepherd thing saying some of you may get contacted for some paperwork.
Okay.
Follow up as soon as you can.
And then I will chime in after that and say, approved by superiors, period.
Okay.
And I will not text because I'm driving.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. You will not.
But on a serious question, was Cyrus right-handed or left-handed? Because it might take him a while to sign.
I never got a good look at which hand he was firing with, so I could not tell you. But
Gotcha.
either way, he can make do, I imagine.
I'm pretty sure the Garou are okay with whatever he puts on, including a claw mark.
Now, on a serious question, I believe that he had you and I looking into similar matters. Believe it or not, he asks favors sometimes. Have you had any luck? I have not extended myself the way I wished.
That's a favor of me, but...
You have a certain disposition with him, as it were.
I have just some family background, essentially.
Okay.
Surface level. I'll think of the best way to send it to him.
If you could send it to me as well, happens to be involved at my school, I may actually be able to cut to the matter a bit.
Sure.
Might help them know a bit more about what I'm getting into.
I think I might have tapped as many leads as I can without digging further, so sure.
Yeah. We are uncovering the mystery that is Cyrus, for Cyrus, as it were.
All right, so you guys make your way back to the house and head inside.
Yeah, everything looks okay outside.
Everything looks good.
All right, head on in.
Storyteller, is there anybody that we can check in with about how the rest of the Camarilla is doing?
You could try texting a few of your other kindred friends.
So I could reach out to like elder level of different tribes.
Yeah.
Okay. I if you don't mind, Anton, I'd like to stick around for a little while just for the extra security, and I'm gonna check in with some of our other kindred just to make sure that we don't have any other situations a la Alpha happening around the city.
Absolutely,
So.
and I would like to, and it's fine. I'm going to see if I can uncover anything as well. I'll pull out the blood-soaked ribbon from my pouch.
Okay. And what are you going to do with the blood ribbon?
I'm going to visualize my memory image of Tabitha, as
Okay.
Ventrue Tower is currently suffering.
Okay.
And then I am going to take out my lighter. I'll just tear an end off of this ribbon, put it down, and I'm going to light it on fire and see what I can get from Illuminate the Trail of Prey.
Okay.
Which is going to be one of those all my dice things.
I got close to my dice earlier.
Oh dear, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes on Illuminate the Trail of Prey. And it will show me, where she is and where she's been over the past 24 hours. Like with a stop point of where she is.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
She's one of the missing Primogen.
Mm-hmm. And unfortunately she is still missing at this point. Which is very odd. I should be able to locate her where she is, even the faintest amount. But something is blocking.
You all suddenly get a text message on your personal devices. That is just a picture of a contract page with 5 scratched out and 4 with Mooney's signature beside it.
Something I need to see.
Yep. It's a revision.
Oh shit.
Is that number text backable?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll reply. Edit on your end or our end? ?
You get a text back that says, edit updated as I received information of your activities tonight.
Thumbs up back. I can attempt to perform this ritual on the other 2 missing Primogen, but if I can find no trace of Tabitha, I worry that other forces may be at play, blocking her and blocking the others from me.
We might be at an advantage, though, because we're trying to fight kindred to kindred, which is blocking whatever you're trying to do. The Garou come in with an entirely different paradigm of skills that might not be able to get blocked.
It's true. It's very true.
Apparently we smell, so there's that.
Yeah, there are methods that we have that can combat the Garou. On that note, I am very glad that she pushed my leg as opposed to higher up. That would have put a damper on the entire negotiation. But I feel like the Garou do have an advantage in this capacity. I just simply hate being without direction, as it were. I do not like knowing. I do not like not knowing. We'll end it there. I do not like not knowing.
It sucks.
And Aaron, you receive a text message on your blue phone.
Oh, sure.
And it's from an emoji that's just the red block with the letter A in it.
Okay.
And it says, family meeting pushed to tomorrow.
Heard and send it back.
And you get back 3 fire emojis with a cry laughing emoji.
No response.
Everything good?
Yeah. No. Alpha's alive. I don't know about anything else.
And I think that is a good place for us to leave off for tonight. Thank you all again so much for joining us. We will be having Bloodlines on Saturday, and we will be back next Tuesday with Chapter 4. We'll see you guys then. Bye.